What is going on, guys? Healy here, and today I am ranking all 30 teams for stage 2. I already have another video out that ranked all 30 team affinities based on the franchise players to start off the year, and I'm doing it again for stage 2 and the future stars. As always, if you guys disagree with my list, let me know who you would move where down below. Doesn't help if you just say your list sucks. Yeah, give some feedback, or let me know who your top 5 is. We'll probably have different top 5s. That is fine. There's so many good cards in this, and you can order them however way you want. But this is gonna be my list, my opinion, and I hope you enjoy it. Before we do get in the video, though, if you guys do enjoy it, make sure you click that like button. It's the best way to show support. Hit that subscription button if you're new and enjoy the content, and hit the bell notifications to get notified every single time I upload a video. And I do upload a weekly sports podcast called Standing Room Only, uploaded every single Wednesday. You can find the links to that for Apple, Spotify, and YouTube in the description down below, along with all my other social medias like Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. So we're starting off with number 30, and it's Daz Cameron, the son of Mike Cameron. Center fielder, left field, right field. Hitting stats just aren't there. He has 104 contact versus lefties, which is great, but everything else just isn't there. He's a good defender, which is cool. A lot of other great defenders in this program, and his speeds is 75. Shows diamond hitting, diamond defense, but yeah, the defense is cool. The speed's just okay. The hitting stats, not there. Number 30. Number 29, Kevin Smith, the Blue Jays. They have not gotten a lot of love in this team affinity. He hits great against righties. Versus lefties, not so well. Vision, not nice. His fielding's okay. Arm is okay. Has great speed and steal. He can play short, second, or third base. Another Blue Jay in the bottom 5. Number 28 is Zach Brown. He has a 4-seam curve changeup 2-seamer. His per nines are okay. 96 stamina, 94 hits per 9, but the Ks per 9, 79. The walks per 9, 82. Controls decent, 86. His main flaw is his pitch selection. Doesn't have a slider. Everything just moves vertically, nothing moves horizontally, so not going to be deceptive. And then his Ks and walks per 9, not as spectacular as some of these other cards. At number 27, we are going back-to-back pitchers here. Jose Urquidy. No, I'm just kidding. Urquidy. He has 95 stamina, 80 hits per 9, 90 Ks, 90 walks. The per 9s are just decent. And another one in which the pitch selection just isn't there. He does throw a fastball 95, and all his other pitchers are at least 12 miles per hour slower, but nothing too spectacular. Maybe if you use him, might be a little bit different, but main pitch is a changeup, only has 4 pitches. There's a lot of other pitchers in this that you'd want to go after. At number 26, you have Luis Garcia, second baseman. He has third and short as well. Hits very well against righties with a 108 contact and 81 power. Versus lefties, someone holds himself with 81 contact and some nice power. Vision's at 90, so very good against righties, like I said. His fielding's at 84. Arm strength is 80. His arm strength's at 84. Speed's at 64. You play him at third or short, he'll have silver fielding, but this is somewhat like a platoon guy, and he doesn't have a lot of speed for being one of those middle infield guys. His defense, decent, but not too spectacular. We're at number 25, and we've already shown 3 pitchers. This time, it's Ryan Rollison. He has a 4-seam curve, changeup, slider, 2-seam. All the pitches you would like on a guy that doesn't throw a sinker. But he just doesn't throw fast enough. His per 9s are pretty decent. 83 hits, 94 K, 82 walks per 9, 93 stamina. Controls at 84. But like I said, only throws 93 with the heaters. His curveball gets down like 15 miles per hour. Change and slider a little slower, but it's just not hard enough. With all the fireballers in the game, this guy seems like he'll be BP. At number 24, Jorge Mateo. He's a shortstop. He can play second or center field as well. Against righties, not great. He has some nice power. He really thrives against lefties with 96 contact, 82 power, 62 vision. So hitting wise, like I said, not too great. You might have to platoon him. Fielding's decent, 82, 85 arm, 86 reaction. The big thing with this card, 99 speed, 98 steal. So this guy will be a threat on the base paths for you. Do play him out of position or like at a secondary. He does lose the gold fielding. The main flaw, he can't hit right-handed pitching, but decent card besides that. At number 23, we have Ryan Mountcastle. He's a first baseman. He can play third and left field. This kind of reminds me of a Trey Mancini build. Great hitting stats with 90 plus contact, powers at least above 80, visions 86. 68 fielding though, 59 arm, 65 reaction, 63 speed. So decent speed for a first baseman. Fielding doesn't matter too much at first base. There's the speed just so you guys see it. But yeah, first baseman, very thick position. It's super crowded every single year. And there's a couple guys on this list that are just so much more valuable at first base compared to Ryan Mountcastle. At number 22, we have Adonis Medina. He has a sinker, sweeping curve, changeup, four seam, and slider. His per nine's pretty decent. High 80s for hits and Ks per nine, 78 for the walks per nine, 77 control. His pitch selection doesn't throw too hard. The reason why this card gets the bump over some of the other cards, he has a sinker. Sinker is the meta. It's the one pitch that you really want on guys. That boosts him up a lot, and especially having the sinker as his number one pitch, that is great. Sweeping curve's also a good pitch as well compared to a normal curveball. At number 21, Bobby Dalbec. Dalbec, he's like a right-handed Joey Gallo. He has pretty okay contact, amazing power, okay vision. His fielding, great at 88, 95 arm, 90 accuracy, 82 reaction, 48 speed. This guy is a slugger. Third base, first base. At number 20, we are going with my boy Nico Horner. So his hitting stats, great contact, 90 plus for both lefty and righty. He has 104 versus righties. Power's okay at 58, 67. Vision's awesome, so this guy is going to slap you some singles all day long. His fielding, 81, pretty decent, especially if it's second base. 75 arm, 84 speed. You can play him at short or center. He gets silver defense there. I feel like there's other shortstops and second basemen on this list that are better than Nico Horner. They have a little more power and better attributes. Also, second base is a stacked position already with guys like Ryan Sandberg, very popular. Some people have Craig Biggio. So there's a lock right there for some guys. So that brings down his value quite a bit at second base. At number 19, Josh Jung. Great contact versus righties, decent versus lefties, powers at 76 and 89, visions at 90. He has good fielding at third, decent, it's gold, 80, 87 arm, 63 speed. This guy brings some pop. He has good vision. He can hold himself at third base. Unfortunate, he can only play third base though. At number 18, we have Bryan Hayes, 95 overall. Good contact, decent power, great vision. Where he really thrives is the fielding. 98 fielding, 92 arm, 90 accuracy, 99 reaction. With 83 speed, this is pretty much a boosted up Matt Chapman. Chapman might have a little more pop, but this card has better vision, better contact, and way more speed compared to Matt Chapman. This card looks sick. One of the flaws is he only has third base, though. If you want to lock down third baseman, go with Bryan Hayes. Another defensive stud and my number 17 ranked Future Stars card, Evan White. Another guy who's locked at one position. He bats righty, throws lefty. Decent contact, almost 90 versus righties. Decent pop, decent vision. Fielding 95 with 86 reaction. And he has 80 speed for a first baseman. So 95 fielding, 80 speed, decent hitting stats. It's unfortunate he can only play first base, but wowee. Diamond defense at first base with great hitting stats. At number 16 is Andres Jimenez. He has shortstop and second base, lefty bat, great contact, okay pop at 62 and 55, good vision. Defense is 89, so he just misses out on diamond defense. He'll have gold at second base as well. Arms at an 86, reactions at a 95. And he has 85 speed, 95 stealing. This is going to be one of the underrated cards of this set and slept on. So not a bad card if you want to get this one. He's only had 16 for me. Past the halfway point. Number 15. Elio Ramos. He has right field, center, left. Solid hitting card all the way around. 90 plus contact versus righties. 80s for the remainder of the contact and power stats. 70 vision. 81 fielding. 89 arm. 78 reaction. 81 speed. So solid card all the way around. Pretty good stats wise. Doesn't have anything that stands out a lot, but you guys should have a good time with this card. At number 14, Brady Singer. So he has a sinker, a slurve, a four seam, and a changeup. He has 103 stamina, 83 hits per nine, 84 Ks, 96 walks, and 87 control. So the control, walks per nine, great. Hits and Ks per nine, okay. But this card, sinker. His windup, nice. He has the slurve, he has the changeup. I wish he had a fifth pitch, but this card should be dirty, especially with that sinker. You just throw it all day. This guy should be money for you. And number 13, Brandon Marsh, a lefty bat, righty thrower, plays center field. He can play left or right field if you need him as well. 90 plus contact, powers at 84 and 78. Nice vision, so decent hitting card. Fielding 82, that's gold. 90 arm, that's great. 83 arm reaction and 85 speed, so he'll get to a lot in the outfield for you. If you play him left or right, he will have silver fielding, which is a little unfortunate, but it makes sense since he isn't in his primary position. And number 12, Vidal Rohan, second baseman. He can play short or center if you need him to. Switch hitter, just want to point that out. Switch hitter, throws righty. Contact 106.92, that's great. Power, not necessarily there. This guy's gonna be a leadoff hitter for you. 97 vision. His fielding 89, so not diamond, but he will have gold at second base. He will have gold at short and center field. Arm 77 with 85 arm accuracy and 88 reaction. 95 speed, 97 steal. So switch hitting beast. This guy should be a good leadoff hitter if you decide to go with him. Good fielder wherever you play him. This is a nice card. Just missing out on the top 10. At number 11, Alec Thomas. He's another lefty bat, guys. A lot of lefty bats in this Future Star set. Great contact, 102.95. Powers at 75 versus righties, 58 versus lefties, 93 vision. So you know the hitting's great. His fielding, 90. Diamond defense in center field, 95 reaction. Downside, his arm, 66. So if you want to play him in left or right, you can do so. He will have goal defense there, but diamond in center field. And he also has some speed, 87 speed with 75 steal. This is a fantastic card. Missing out just on a tad bit of power versus righties, and then his arm's a little low, but all around, he excels in a lot of spots. At number 10, Dane Dunning. He has a sinker, curve, slider, four-seam, changeup. Stamina's at 97, 82, and 92 for hits and Ks per 9. Walks per 9's at 79, controls at 83. Another one, sinker. Is a curve, slider, and changeup. 5-pitch repertoire. Has all the pitches you want, including the sinker. This is one of the best pitchers in this set. There's still a couple more to go though, so just you guys wait. And at number 9, there we go, another pitcher, Schmidt. He's the Yankees. He has a sinker, curve, change, four-seam, and slider. Pretty much the same repertoire as Dane Dunning. He has 96 stamina, 85 and 88 for hits and Ks per 9, 86 walks per 9, 82 control. So it's walks and control a little bit better compared to Dane. Hits and Ks per 9 comparable. Pitch selection great, pretty much the same. That's why they're grouped together. Similar pitchers, you can pick and choose who you feel more comfortable with, but I felt like Schmidt just had the edge over Dane. At number 8, Chisolm. Second base, secondary, shortstop. This is his primary. He rakes against righties. 90 and 92 for contact and power versus lefties. 71 and 83. So not so much there, but I guess he can hold his own if you're decent with him. Might have to platoon him. 63 vision. He excels in fielding. 88 fielding, 89 arms. Barely misses out on diamond fielding. 85 reaction. If you play him at second base, he'll have gold just like he does at shortstop, and he has 84 speed. So he's going to be able to get to a lot in the hole. He'll be able to cover a lot of ground. And this is another lefty bat that demolishes pitchers, especially as a shortstop. Not too many lefties. We get a lot in this set. This is the first one that has a lot of pop. At number 7, Alex Kirilloff. First baseman. He has left and right field as well. Rakes against righties. 101, 88 for contact and power. Lefties, he holds his own at 93 contact, 75 power. So we're seeing a guy who demolishes the baseball. 92 vision to back him up there. Defense, 81, 85 arm, 74 reaction. So he has gold defense at first. That's great. If you want to play him in the outfield, he'll have silver with 44 speed. This guy, just flat out hitter. I would bump him up if he had more speed. A little bit better defense to have gold in the outfield, but right now he sits at number 7. At number 6, Taylor Trammell. Another lefty bat. Surprise! He has 103 contact and 95. Power's at 82, so he hits well against righties. Versus lefties, he has nice power. Will it go out all the time? Probably not. He has 71 vision. Then you get to his fielding. 92, so he has diamond fielding in left field. 84 reaction. His arm, a little weak. He is the left fielder though, so not as necessary there. 94 speed, 94 steal. So he excels in a lot of spots. The power helps him out a lot. And the diamond defense, Taylor Trammell. The top 5. Starting off, Nick Lodo. He's number 5. He has a sinker, slider, four-seam, changeup. He's a lefty. That's big. And also he has a sinker as a lefty. Even better. You guys saw how many lefty bats there were in this Future Stars set. You're gonna need some lefty pitching. Nick Lodo should be a guy you go after. Look at those stats though. 97 stamina, 97 hits per 9, 100 Ks per 9. Control's pretty decent, 84 with 78 walks per 9. He throws decent. He has that slider. If he had a curveball only, this guy might be bad, but at least he does have that slider to mix in. You're gonna be throwing a lot of sinkers with Lodo. At number 4, Kyle Wright. This guy is dirty. He has a four-seam, slider, curve, sinker, and changeup. 96 on the fastball, 94 on the sinker. He has a 5-pitch repertoire. Per 9s are in the 90s for the most part. 95 stamina, 93 hits. 96 Ks. Controls decent along with his walks per 9. Throws hard at 96 with the 94 sinker. What more could you want on this Kyle Wright card? He is sick. He's amazing. There's just unfortunately a couple better guys in front of him. At number 3, we have to go with Brusdar Graterol. This guy is sick. 95 sinker. He has a slider. 4 seams at 99. Changeups at 85. Curveballs at 83. Stamina's at 88. Hits per 9, 100. Ks per 9, 97. Awesome. Walks and control, a little down. The big thing that makes Brusdar better than every other single pitcher, he has the outlier quirk. Right there. His sinker gets up to 100 miles per hour. Oh my God, you thought seeing Corey Kluber every game was a struggle. You're going to have to see this guy almost every game now. Oh boy, Hall of Fame and legend, get ready. At number 2, this was probably the toughest decision in this ranking. 1 and 2, based off how close these guys are in attributes and how similar these guys are. So you could flip-flop them 1 and 2. You could have 1A, 1B, but I have to put someone at 1. I have to put someone at 2. And at number 2, we're going with Nolan Gorman. 102 versus righties, 81 versus lefties. Power's at 108, 94 versus lefties, 66 vision. Fielding, 79. 85 arm, 87 accuracy, 77 reaction. Speed, 55. So, pretty good all the way around. He plays third base. You can play him at first base as well. Put out a video using this card. It was pretty nice. But yeah, another lefty bat. This guy rakes. Good hitting, decent fielding, good arm, decent speed. Number 1, Nolan Jones. Similar stats to Nolan Gorman. What makes this card a little bit better compared to that card, the Gorman card though, his position flexibility. He has third and first, but he also has left field and right field. His contact, a little worse, but it's 96. His contact versus lefties, -8. Power, 106. And his power versus lefties gets bumped up as well. Vision, down 7 points. So, pretty decent hit versus lefties. But the power should make up for that. Similar hitting stat cards. His fielding, 79. Same as Gorman. His arm, 95 though. So plus 10 arm to Jones. He has 89 accuracy, 74 reaction, 45 speed. So speed's 10 speed slower, which is unfortunate. But like I said, this card barely gets pushed over the Gorman card just because of position flexibility. And he is my number 1. That's going to do it though for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you click that like button. Best way to show support. Hit that subscription button. And hit the bell notification so you get notified every single time I upload a video. There's going to be 2 videos on the screen right now. One of them is going to be my most recent video. The other one is going to be a random video. Click on them if you have not seen them already. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Healy, and I'm out. Peace.